her a follow. Give everyone a follow on the old gram. That's how we measure our worth nowadays. What can we do for advertisers? All right, are you guys ready for your final act, your closer? Your closer, and I say closer because she is a fucking closer. Please welcome to the stage the hilarious Mo Williams.
You say right. Keep that going for yourself and support live comedy, man. I'm happy to be here, and if you guys are looking at me, I know exactly what you're thinking. You're like, wow, that is one handsome young man. But I can't take the credit for that. I spent a lot of time in the closet as a child. You didn't get that joke? That just means I'm like Black Ellen. With a lot less dancing, because comedy don't come with health insurance. So actually, I'm like Ellen and Flavor Flav face. I'm excited to be out though, man, because when I was younger, I left so many clues. So many clues. My mom's buying me Barbie dolls. I'm licking the breast on the dog like, it's a good twerk. I like that. I said, my sisters, y'all get them too? Let me see them real quick. I don't think y'all playing with them right. I'm outside playing tackle football at 16 years old because my titties ain't dropped yet. I'm on skis, bro. Pick me. None of that weak stuff. Real tackle today. My mom found out though, man. She asked me a question that dang near broke my heart. She was like, why? Why are you doing this to me? Did I not love you enough? I said, oh, you're not taking this well. Have a seat. Remember when you told me to play with the little girls my own age? Yeah, I never grew out of that. Listen. It's like, hey, my mama said I need to play with somebody before I leave here. Did y'all get them dolls? I'll play with them. Don't get worried about it. My mom told my dad a couple weeks later in an effort to straighten me out. She was like, your daughter calling herself a lesbian or whatever. I don't know. Go in there and fix it. So my dad came in and said, hey, let me talk to you for a second. Your mama told me you came out the closet and everything. I think that's nice. Oh yeah, I love the ladies too. But let me ask you something. You the boy? Or you the girl? I said, you know what, Daddy? Your looks are genetic. I'm gonna go ahead and be the boy. He said, oh, thank God. Because you're an ugly little girl. I don't know what your mama crying about. This right here is gonna help you out. It's gonna be so many boys for you. So I understand. I'm gonna go talk to her. You keep playing with them dolls. But I knew my dad would have my back though, because my dad is a crazy man. I've known this from a young age. My dad is a stern man who never liked to repeat himself. If he had to repeat himself a second time, it would come to action. I remember when I found out I was riding in the car with my dad, and a police officer was behind him. He knew this, but I didn't. So my dad looked at me and he said, fake an asthma attack. And I looked up and I was like, huh? He didn't repeat himself, he just hit me in the throat. The cops turned his light on, pulled my dad up, and like, excuse me, sir, I noticed you were speeding. Why were you speeding? My dad goes, because my daughter's having an asthma attack. And I'm trying to tell the cop, this is your suspect. This is the killer. You don't need to look for nobody else. Open and shut case. He looked at me and said, is that something you want to tell me about this man? I'm like, well, not in front of him. That's something you're supposed to ask me. You asked me to step out the car. I don't feel protected nor served, sir. And he was like, well, if there's nothing else, you guys have a great day. Get her to a hospital safe. So we got halfway down the road. My daddy said, we should be fine from here. I'm like, no, I'm still in the car with you. I'm in danger. Next time, like, I realized my dad was crazy was because at 5 years old, my dad told me I had freedom of speech. Anybody else get that talk at 5? No, because that means your parent is insane. He didn't even explain it to me. He was like, hey, it's a free country. You can say whatever you want to say. That's all he said. And I was like, oh, that sounds like power I need right there. Because was like, hold on, so let me get this right. I can say bitch. So I don't see why not. It's just a word. I was like, hold on, wait. So I could be like, bitch, get the fuck out of my motherfucking room. So I don't see why not. All you did was add action to some words. You should be fine. But he was wrong, because my mama show fucked me up. Listen. United States of Tanya and her country, Meldis King. Listen. My mom asked my dad to do one more thing before she completely just stopped asking him to do stuff for me, though. She told my dad, hey, I have to work. Manisha has a parent-teacher conference. I need you to take her. What I need you to do is I need you to make her apologize. And I need you not to say nothing. Like, don't say nothing at all. My daddy said, I got it. Don't say nothing. You ain't got to repeat yourself. I heard you the first time. I got it. We get to the school. The teacher's like, Mr. Williams, it's you. The principal's going to join us. So just wait in there. My dad said, wait in there? Okay, everything going to be all right. Just wait in there. And I looked at my dad like, you're already breaking the script. You spoke. She said, don't say nothing. So as soon as the principal and the teacher comes in, the teacher's like, hey, just so we're clear, I hate having your daughter in my class. She's the worst student I ever had. Matter of fact, I think your daughter's a demon. And my dad said, you think what she said to you was something? Bitch, I get up and choke the shit out of you. I was like, before he continue, I just want to say that I'm sorry. Make sure you tell my mama I said my one word. Matter of fact, I don't want to say too much. Shutting up now. The lady looked at my daddy and said, if that's how you feel about it, your daughter's no longer suspended, she's expelled. My daddy said, I don't care, I'll homeschool my baby, let's go. As soon as we get outside, I'm like, well, daddy, that didn't go according to plan. I don't know what we gonna tell mama. He looked at me, he said, we? Oh, me and your mama ain't together no more, that's some you shit. You gotta explain that to her. I'm like, you the adult, you got me into this, help get me out of it. He said, if your mama got any problems, you have her call me. I was like, sound like a plan. As soon as I got in the house, my mom said, how'd it go? I said, my daddy said, call him. I said, I know, but how did it go? I said, my daddy said, call him. Then I went in the room to play with my dolls. My mom comes in a short time later, she's like, I called him 5 times, he didn't answer, how did it go? I'm like, I don't think I need to tell you, the school gonna call you in a minute, just wait by the phone, they're gonna explain everything. She said, he said something, didn't he? I said, he said a lot of stuff you said don't say. I don't think you would have said nothing he said. She said, I don't know what we're gonna do about your schooling now. That was your last chance. I said, before we left, my dad said he would homeschool it. Mom said, you think I believe you in the care of that stupid motherfucker? I said, well, he is my daddy. She said, sit down. Let me tell you something. She said, listen here, his brother could be your daddy too. I just didn't want to cause no confusion. I said, well, shit, call the school back and tell them we're going to do another parent-teacher conference tomorrow. Why must I suffer? I got a new daddy. My mom wasn't any better though. Like my mom was crazy also. She used to give contradicting speeches all the time. My mom used to tell us that any signs of violence, anything you did that was violent was a sign of you being illiterate. That's what my mom used to say. People only commit violence because they're illiterate. They don't know any better. Then my mom also told me a couple weeks later after my first fight, when I came in the house crying, she said, what's wrong with you? I said, I got into a fight. And she said, you crying? She said, I had 7 kids. You think I had 7 kids for y'all to have one-on-one fights? I was like, so you just skipped way past the What Would Jesus Do speech you gave last week. We just skipping that. But I took 2 of my brothers to go jump that 6-year-old. I will not be punked. That's what I won't be. I got kids before I got to get out of here. Anybody got kids? Woo! Yeah, that sounds like people who got kids. Everyone was like, woo, they in the car. Waiting on this to be over. I love my kids. kids I do, I just want to say that they do not make me as happy as I thought they would. You understand that problem? I realized that I had to homeschool my babies. Like, and let me tell you something. There's nothing like homeschooling your babies to humble you that your baby is not as smart as you thought you were. Nothing at all. I'm at home, my oldest come down the stairs happy, like, hey, got this test coming up. If I pass it, I get to graduate early. I'm like, cool, what can I do to get you out of my house? I mean, help further your education. What can I do to help you? She was like, well, here's a paper. If you give me the questions, I'll give you the answers. I was like, sounds simple enough. I looked at the paper, looked at the first question, what are the 3 branches of government? Is what I asked her. She said, you're so stupid. The government don't grow on trees. So I'm going to need to see your phone. I'm going to call the school district. A child was left behind. It only takes a second. So where do you think they left you? 6th grade? No, this ain't your year to graduate. Listen here. Put all them college applications down. Here's one for Burger King. It's the only way you ever going to have it your way. I'm Alicia Williams. Y'all have a good night.
Monisha Williams, one more time for her. Once again,